If someone told you that one of the world's most powerful tech companies started by selling noodles, would you believe it? Today, Samsung is synonymous with cutting-edge smartphones, massive televisions, and even space technology. But its path to becoming a multi-industry titan was anything but straightforward. This is the story of Samsung, a company that survived wars, embraced risk, and outpaced giants like Apple to shape our digital world. In 1938, South Korea wasn't even a country. It was a Japanese colony, and amidst this turbulent time, Lee Byung-chul founded Samsung as a trading company in the city of Daegu. The name Samsung translates to 3 stars in Korean, symbolizing greatness and eternal prosperity. Lee's initial business was small, exporting dried fish, vegetables, and you guessed it, noodles. Despite its modest scale, Samsung flourished by capitalizing on the needs of a wartime economy. After Japan's surrender in 1945 and Korea's liberation, the peninsula was divided into North and South Korea. In 1950, the Korean War erupted, devastating much of the South's infrastructure. But Lee Byung-chul saw opportunity amid the chaos. By focusing on basic goods and diversifying into textiles and sugar refining, Samsung helped rebuild the war-torn economy and emerge as a vital player in South Korea's industrialization. In the 1960s, South Korea's government prioritized industrialization, and Samsung led the charge. The company expanded into insurance, construction, and shipbuilding. However, it was in 1969 that Samsung made a pivotal leap, launching Samsung Electronics. Samsung Electronics began by manufacturing black and white TVs in partnership with Sanyo. Though humble, this venture marked the company's entry into consumer electronics. Their first product, the P3202 television, wasn't revolutionary, but it laid the groundwork for what was to come. By the late 1970s, Samsung was manufacturing refrigerators, washing machines, and air conditioners. The company's willingness to invest in nascent industries showed remarkable foresight. In 1983, under the leadership of Lee Kun-hee, who was Lee Byung-chul's son, Samsung took its biggest risk yet, entering the semiconductor business. At the time, South Korea had little experience in the field, and the investment seemed doomed to fail. But Lee Kun-hee believed semiconductors were the future. By 1984, Samsung was producing its first 64K DRAM chips, paving the way for its dominance in memory production. In 1993, Samsung underwent a radical transformation under Lee Kun-hee's leadership. Frustrated by poor quality products and lagging behind competitors like Sony, Lee famously declared, "Change everything except your wife and kids." The company launched an internal revolution, destroying tens of thousands of defective phones in a public display of accountability. From then on, quality became Samsung's cornerstone, driving innovations in design and engineering. This shift led to the release of cutting-edge products like the world's first digital TV in 1998. Samsung was no longer just following trends, it was setting them. When Apple introduced the iPhone in 2007, it reshaped the mobile phone industry. Many companies struggled to keep up, but Samsung thrived. In 2010, Samsung launched its first Galaxy S smartphone, which marked the beginning of a fierce rivalry with Apple. Unlike Apple, which outsourced its components, Samsung controlled the entire manufacturing process, producing displays, processors, and batteries in-house. This vertical integration allowed Samsung to innovate rapidly and cut costs. The Galaxy S2, released in 2011, was a turning point, cementing Samsung as a leader in the Android market. By 2013, Samsung overtook Apple in global smartphone sales, a position it continues to defend. Samsung's rise wasn't without controversy, though. Apple accused Samsung of copying the iPhone's design, leading to one of the most high-profile tech lawsuits in history. The case dragged on for years with mixed rulings, but it underscored the intense competition between the two tech giants. Samsung's success extends far beyond smartphones. The company is a global leader in diverse industries, from consumer electronics to heavy machinery. Samsung is the largest producer of OLED screens, supplying displays for its own devices and competitors like Apple. Their QLED TVs dominate the premium television market, offering cutting-edge picture quality. Today, Samsung is the world's largest memory chip maker, powering everything from smartphones to supercomputers. Its investments in 3D chip technology are pushing the limits of computing power. Their smart refrigerators, washing machines, and air conditioners integrate seamlessly with its SmartThings platform, cementing its place in the Internet of Things revolution. Samsung is betting big on foldable smartphones like the Galaxy Z Fold and Flip series, aiming to redefine the mobile experience. Additionally, the company is investing heavily in renewable energy and sustainable manufacturing to meet global climate goals. Samsung's push into artificial intelligence and 6G technology signals its intent to lead the next technological revolution. The company has also entered the aerospace sector, developing satellite technology to compete with firms like SpaceX. From its origins as a trading company selling noodles to its status as a global tech powerhouse, Samsung's story is one of ambition. By embracing risk, prioritizing quality, and diversifying boldly, the company has shaped industries and lives worldwide. As Samsung continues to expand into new frontiers, one thing is clear: it isn't just keeping up with the future, it's building it.